in the house.
Ready, MP?
We are live. It's a Thursday night presentation here on 2K Sports. I think we know these teams among the best defensive squads in the NBA, and this figures to be a low-scoring affair.
But it should be an entertaining one, Kevin. And if you're a fan of high-intensity, high-energy defense, there's a lot to love about this matchup.
And tonight's game gives MP a chance to continue one of his goals he set for himself, being a thorn in the side of the best teams in the NBA.
And most of the time, they've been up to the challenge. It hasn't been perfect, but they've shown they can stand toe-to-toe with any team in the league. This game will be hotly contested.
And now the Golden State Warriors starters. Siakam is out there with Murray. Then it's Gary Trent. Then it's Mark Williams. And it's Nembhard in at the point guard. Now, here's Junior. He had 15 points last outing. And the shot by Warren, no good. Siakam against Fox. Here's Nembhard. Got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. Here's Siakam. Boy, was he something else against Dallas. Golden State moving it around. Just 5 to shoot. Williams kicks to Siakam. That's tipped. And here we go. Junior heading to the hoop. And Junior throws it down.
Extra on that one, fellas. Nobody's stopping that.
Not when he comes in there with that tomahawk. That's just too much force. Now, here's Siakam. With an average of around 19.5 points a game, his scoring has been a constant for them. This is the baby hook.
They're 1 of 4 here to start, looking to get into a flow offensively.
Pass to Castle. Green dishes to Junior. Green with a screen on Siakam. 16 feet away. Almost, but it rolls out.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
Trent can't hit.
Far from an ideal start, only 1 for 5. Let's see if they can turn it around.
Warren trying to break loose. And the basket by Castle.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Now, here's Siakam. Williams trying to break free. And Siakam gets it to go on the assist by Trent.
Yeah, you got to get out on that. Siakam demonstrating that ability to hurt you from beyond.
And Fox gets it to go.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Now here's Murray. He's been a factor in their offense on most nights with his scoring average at nearly 16 points a game. Here's Siakam. It's a 5-point game. Launches a 3, and they force the shot clock violation. Great team. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. They tell a great story. You take a look at the Warriors. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
Well, I think for the Spurs, they're rolling, and we expected that. Lots of talent. The chemistry is there, and so is the unrivaled production.
Pass to Green. Puts up a 3. That one's not going to go.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Greg, in January 2024, Pascal Siakam was traded out of Toronto.
And he came into the league an older player from a mid-major school. The Raptors did a lot to help Siakam, turning him into an all-NBA caliber player. This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Murray surveying the D. Here's Nembhard, still without a basket. No good there. It's Fox atop the key. Now, here's Junior. Nembhard covering. Fox passes to Junior. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. Fox, no good. The Spurs come into this one following a loss to the Jazz. Pass to Junior. Warren a screen. Castle misses. Warriors trail by 7. Siakam with it, now defended by Warren. Nembhard with it. Murray the pass to Trent. Here's Nembhard, guarded by Fox. They could use a bucket. Trent gets the bucket.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
And so Fox will bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, guys. Junior, in his last outing against the Jazz, did some very solid work. He ended up with 15 points, but the big standout was his season-high in rebounds. What an effort on the glass. And he was tremendous. Again, he is playing as well as anybody in the league. He is a must-watch. And we're on the call tonight, guys.
Thanks, David. Greg, it was obvious he was having a lot of fun out there. Tremendous victory.
I'll tell you, he may have been enjoying himself, but whoever was matched up against him certainly wasn't.
Yeah, well, winning is usually fun, especially when you have it going like he did.
Siakam, good.
And Siakam always has options in the mid-range. He's a talented shooter who can make that shot.
Here's Castle, defended by Trent. They kick it out to Green. Fires from deep. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. They want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
Yeah, and in that game, you see how they built out this roster, acquiring role players who can step up when needed.
Yeah, they got contributions from everyone in that game. The whole rotation got involved in the scoring.
And so it's San Antonio with it, following the miss by Pascal Siakam. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Well, they just need to keep getting him the ball. He has been terrific this quarter.
Warriors trail by 8. Nembhard, the pass to Trent. Pass to Roden. Siakam inside. And finished off by Siakam.
And those are 2 loud points. Siakam flushes it without much effort.
Here's Fox. He drains the quick shot. Fox has got 5 now.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Nembhard with it, guarded by Fox, and a wide open look for Siakam. Another miss by Siakam.
Well, it isn't for a lack of effort when it comes to getting up to three-pointers. Not much to show for it. He's going to lose the green light here very early in this game if this keeps up. Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. And some changes here for the Warriors. Jarace Walker, he's checked in. For Mark Williams. Murray comes in for Gary Trent. And it's Jackson in for Andrew Nembhard. Now, here's Siakam. 9 points in the game so far. There's the triple. And it's Junior with the rebound.
You can tell he's forcing things a bit at the moment. He's been trying to get it going, but this hasn't been his quarter.
Yep, that one goes.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching, a perfect game plan.
Now, here's Siakam over Norris. And the Warriors miss again. Fox with it, guarded now by Jackson. Fox kicks to Junior. Back to Fox. Junior dishes to Fox. Pass to Junior. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist. 15 points for Junior.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Now, here's Junior. He's got 15. Murray outside. Beyond the arc. Walker with the rebound. Warriors trail by 12. And the foul called on Junior. That's his first foul. The Warriors making a switch here.
First team foul. Substitution for the Warriors.
Here's Kennedy.
Jones Jr. Kennedy.
Pass to Jones. Golden State moving the ball around. Murray finds Walker. Another three for Golden State.
And when your wing, like Murray, is moving the ball effectively, that really helps your offense to flow.
And the foul on Jarace Walker. That's his first foul. And the Warriors making a change here. Jackson's checked in.
Substitution for the
We've got
Warriors.
22 seconds left to play in the first.
Quentin Jackson.
Fox passes to Junior. From outside the arc. Count that one as his seventh make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
And so it's the San Antonio Spurs in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And looking at what we've seen from the Spurs so far, guys, what do you think?
Way to set the table. Offensively, they dominated on the interior.
Well, if they're going to be that ferocious inside, this defense is in for a long night.
So with Williams on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Jones is out there with Walker. And there's Jackson. Then it's Keegan Murray. And it's Roden in at the 2 spot. Here's Junior. Here's Castle. They set the pick. Outside for Murray. Drills it from outside. Murray's got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for the Spurs. quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. Jones dishes to Murray. At 3 off the mark. San Antonio leading by 12. Fox passes to Junior. Fox feeling it out a bit. And the basket for the 4th time from the field. He's a healthy 4 for 6.
And he gives up pounds to a lot of guys defending him, but that has never kept Fox from being in attack mode.
Pass to Jones. Here's Murray. Going inside to the left wing. Walker in the corner. Pocket 6. This one for 3. And again, no good by Golden State.
Well, that's what the defense has to do. Make that shot as uncomfortable for him as possible.
Roden grabs the rebound.
Well, despite his lack of efficiency, the team has put together a good offensive effort tonight.
Shot's good by Walker.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Here's Fox. Score the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
Well, he's been very reliable tonight, not wasting any chances, really using his head.
Outside, Walker. It's deflected.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Murray to the paint, and stolen by Murray. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. And the shot is good. The Spurs lead has been cut down now to just 12 points with the basket from Jackson. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Well, that's too easy. As he says, let me add to my highlight reel.
They grab their own miss. The kick out to Walker. That's in, coming off an assist from Jones. Walker's got 5 points in the quarter.
That's his 3rd triple of the night, forcing the defense to extend out.
Here's Castle. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Coach, at this stage of the season, are teams' identities that well-defined?
Well, Kevin, they better be. If you don't have an identity at this point, I don't know how you're going to get one. Look, you're going to improve in whatever you do as the season goes on, hopefully. But your identity by now should be firmly established, what type of team you are and want to be. Teams that don't have that, they're in trouble.
Here's Junior, and the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Spurs.
Well, their defense has been really impressive, especially the number of blocks they've managed to get. It's not easy to keep denying guys at the rim.
And another thing they've done so well is convert fast break opportunities. Great job trusting their guys and getting those easy ones.
Here's Junior, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Jarace Walker. For San Antonio, they have made 2 of their previous 3 free throws in today's game.
And really, the form at the line all season has been terrific. 79% as a team.
Pass to Nembhard. Fires for 3. Rebounded by the Spurs. Warren's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Outside, Green. Now, here's Junior. Here's Castle. He's got 5. Basket counts.
Love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
And while we've got a moment, I'd send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, Kevin, the NBA has split its draft into 2 days. The league's executive VP and head of operations, Joe Dumars, says rosters have expanded and we're seeing a larger influx in talent, a lot of times from the second round. This format will do justice to those slept-on players. Kevin?
Yeah, good stuff, D.A. Some Hall of Famers from that second round, for sure. Here's Warren. Tough break there, shot after shot. They couldn't get anything to fall. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Spurs leading by 17. Here's Junior, and Junior throws it down.
Yeah, nice, strong finish on the inside.
But, Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. Now, Nembhard. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Dallas. Williams passes to Nembhard. Bangs home the trifecta. Nembhard's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
Count it. And the Spurs lead by 18.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
Williams sends a screen for Walker. Another 3 for Golden State.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Pass to Junior. Back to Warren. No good on that one. Nice D from Williams. Here's Kennedy. Now Nembhard, headed by Green. A shot by Nembhard, no good.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Stolen by Walker. Here's Jones. That's slammed in by Jones.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
Junior sets the screen for Green. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Green's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And the foul called on Junior. That's foul number 2 for him.
Well, he's going to have to watch himself now. It's a little early for that second foul.
Spurs making a switch here. Richardson's checked in. And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Now let's take a look at some of the numbers for Andrew Nembhard.
And you can see the surge in his level of confidence lately just by looking at that true shooting percentage. It's been moving straight up in the past 5 games. I think he's feeling it.
Siakam deciding where to go with it. Over Junior. Bank shot, no good.
I think he got the shot he wanted inside, but somewhere on the play, he just lost focus.
Trent with it, and it's Richardson picking him up. Here's Nembhard. A rebound by the Spurs. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. This game coming after a loss against the Jazz.
Yeah, not a fan of moral victories, but that game, in a lot of ways, was a confidence booster for them because they really didn't have it that night and yet still had a chance.
Yeah, those are the losses you can't worry too much about. You gave it everything you had. It's just time to move on.
And it's Junior missing.
And after that great first quarter from three-point range, he has finally come back to earth.
Williams sets a screen for Siakam. And again, no good by Golden State. Spurs leading by 16. Pass to Castle. Here's the floater. And he sinks the layup. Castle's got 11 points.
Well, what a quarter he's had. You can tell he's in the flow. They should be looking for him every possession.
And here is Murray. A three-pointer off the mark. Now, here's Junior. He's covered closely. Pass to Castle. Warren a screen. Launches it. Siakam pulls it in.
Boy, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
And the foul called on Junior. And that'll be his third foul so far.
Second team foul.
There's 38 seconds left to play in the first half.
Norris.
Nembhard the pass to Trent. Back to Nembhard. 6 on the shot clock. Golden State needs to get off a shot. It's deflected, and that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession.
Ball.
And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation.
Well, it's been a frustrating night for him at the offensive end. Just not able to give them any kind of a lift.
Fox from outside. Siakam pulls it in. Siakam's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Launches it from deep. That's tipped. And so it's the San Antonio Spurs with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
When I look at San Antonio, I had them as a top team before the season, and now I'm picking them to make the finals. Tell me I'm wrong, Kenny.
Now looking at where we stand after 2 quarters, it has been a difficult game for the Warriors.
I hate the shots they're taking.
Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at Junior in this game, he's been everywhere.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room because you're right. He's the problem right now.
We've got Green, De'Aaron Fox out there with Castle. Then it's Junior, and it's Warren in at the center filling out the middle. That's the San Antonio 5. Bounce pass from Trent. Now here's Williams. Still scoreless. To the middle. Here's Nembhard. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams. Williams has got 3 assists in the game. Junior kicks to Fox. Shoots over Nembhard. And the shot no good. A bit short. Trent finds Williams. Trent right side. Rebounded by Castle. Castle's got 7 rebounds in the game. Back to Green. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Lets it go with a 3. Buries it from 3-point range. Green's got 6 points.
Yeah, instinctively too. Fox there looking to be a ball mover, a facilitator.
There's the pick. Trent passes to Siakam. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. 12 points for him.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a 3-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Stripped away. Inside, here's Junior. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Junior's got 27.
Great find, leading his teammate right to the bucket.
Back to Nembhard. Siakam a screen on Fox. They get the rebound. Siakam, that's good.
And watch Siakam just spring up for those offensive boards. Athletic ability gets him to the ball so fast.
A pass to Fox. Outside, Green. Takes the three. Warriors with the rebound.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
And for De'Aaron Fox, his three-point shooting, Greg, has come a long way.
In his rookie season, he only shot 30% on 2 attempts per game. But his volume and efficiency have both gone way up, and it's made him much more dangerous offensively.
Nembhard, the pass to Siakam. They set the pick from downtown. It's good from long range. Siakam's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Warriors. Three-pointer. And Junior gets it to go on the assist by Fox. 30 points for Junior.
He's been in total control offensively, and the defense has had no answers.
Pick by Williams. There's the three. A shot by Nembhard, no good.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Great positioning on the putback. The Warriors have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. To the inside. Fox with the steal. And a fast break now for the Spurs. And it's Warren with the jam.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
Pass to Williams. Here's Murray, guarded by Green. Here's Siakam, 5 on the clock. To stop the run. And the Warriors miss again.
Well, so far in the second half, he hasn't been able to get another 3 to fall.
Warren dishes to Junior. A pass to Fox. Now Junior. Green with a screen on Siakam. And it's Junior missing. Golden State's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half.
Oh, the numbers speak for themselves. Siakam showing great versatility on the offensive end.
San Antonio making a switch here. And while we have a change here, the teams that have swatted away the most shots this season. Checked in for the Spurs. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. It was a
You earned that one.